Acum vom intra în legătură cu Jeff Haemer de la Canary Software și Usenix. Usenix este una dintre organizațiile de Unix care ne-a ajutat foarte mult în perioada aceea, ca și Euro-Open în care am fost și membri la începutul anilor. Aceste lucruri le vom mai povesti în partea a doua a întâlnirii noastre. Deocamdată cu Jeff dorim să discutăm efectiv despre începuturi și este și un răspuns la niște întrebări care au apărut pe Hot News alaltăieri. Oare ce-o fi cu Unix-ul și cu Guru? Astea parcă nu mai există în momentul de față. Sau despre ce este vorba? A întrebat cineva și Mihai Bătrâneanu, care îi mulțumesc, a explicat că Unix-ul a fost un sistem de operare la acel moment esențial pentru internet, pentru pornirea unor servicii din internet. Adică trebuie să țineți cont că în România eram într-o lume a calculatoarelor PDP, într-o lume a RSX-ului, a VMS-ului și că Unix-ul era ceva oarecum mai deosebit, Linux-ul de-abia apăruse și eram puțini oameni care lucraserăm cu Unix-ul. Unix-ul era însă necesar în momentul ăla și tocmai că s-a potrivit că noi am făcut o asociație de Unix în perioada aia, existând una de grupul DECUS a celor care lucrau pe VMS și RSX. Bine, deci Jeff este? Hello, Jeff.
Oh!
Hello. You have the phone, you have the floor now, and I'm sorry we delayed a little bit. I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully you waked up. All the arrangements were not functioning, but now it's okay that I can see you.
Ah, well, and you can probably see my coffee cup.
Yeah.
Very nice to see you. So, I guess I should say that I'm almost awake. I'm sitting here with a tablet running Android. I guess just Is this okay?
No, we have to stop a program. Yeah, now it's stopped. Okay.
Aha! Yeah. It's very nice to see you. If from Colorado, a tablet. If there are things that
we cannot understand you. Wait a moment.
Yes.
It looks that we are in 1992 again with this technology. We are back to the roots. Come on, Jeff.
Yeah. All right. Well, can you hear me yet?
More or less.
Which one? More or less?
More. It's more than less.
Ah, good. Well, unfortunately, I can no longer see you, but I'm certain that Eugene will fix that by and by, soon enough. So
everything is fixing, even the internet, but it takes time, you know. It's the unfinished project, that internet.
Yes. Well, so here we are in the 2013, and it's really 20 years since I met you. And then things were very different from what they are now. Now everything I do comes from you.
Look,
yes?
We will move this part in another part of the day because I think we cannot hear you, and it's a pity. No, it's a pity that you waked up at 4 in the morning. Not that you are not speaking, because anyway, I'm expecting you to speak 2 times today. And you may combine the 2 parts. Anyway, I can tell them what how we met and everything. But it was better you to do this. Deci nu mai putem face asta, nu? Okay.
Okay.
Now can you speak a little bit? Maybe you can do something. Last test.
Yes, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, more or less.
Should I stay now speaking?
Stop your video transmission. Only audio.
Okay, let's see.
Your upload is minimal.
Okay, I have stopped my video transmission. Can you hear my audio?
It's a couple of beats per second like in the past. Da, nu știu. Deci ne oprim, da? Can you speak now?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Yeah. Okay, you can speak now.
All right. Well, this is not so different from my early experiences with with Unix, and I was actually the second, I think, talk ever broadcast in a conference over the internet. But I'll do one now, and I will try to talk from Boulder, Colorado to Bucharest, Romania. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes. Could you hear that?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, good. So, and thank you very much to Eugen for trying to make this work. It was really working quite well a few hours ago, but here we are. I'm speaking on an Android tablet, and like Android, pretty much everything I do professionally comes from Unix now. Back in 1969, when Ken Thompson first released Unix, common operating systems were all very different from one another. They were all proprietary. They were each tied to particular machines, and they were all written in either assembly language or machine code, that is, binary. In 1973, a few years later, when Dennis Ritchie released the C programming language, common programming languages that we used were all very, very different from one another. Snowball and Lisp and APL are really as different from Fortran as Chinese, Cherokee, and Tibetan are from Romanian. Today, of course, most programming languages descend from C, most of the things that we use. Dennis really wrote C as a portable language to implement Unix, which then became the first portable operating system. And today, almost all operating systems descend from Unix. Examples are Linux, Android, OS X. In fact, many vendors still supply Unix. IBM's AIX, HP's HPUX, and many others. In another field in the mid-1970s, when Vint Cerf at Stanford designed TCP/IP, which is, of course, now the Internet's routing and transport protocols, people told him it couldn't possibly work. Communications networks meant wired telephones and central office switches. And by a decade later, Kirk McCusick's computer science research group at the University of California at Berkeley put TCP/IP into Unix, and the world of networking changed completely. Today, of course, you and I carry our phones in our pockets. Our smartphones all run on iOS or Android, and both of those, of course, are descendants of Unix. And mail, amazingly, means electronic mail. Many of our phone calls already go over IP networks, and really so do our text messages and our tweets, which no one had ever heard of 30 years ago, or even 20 when we met. Everything we do on our laptops and our tablets and our Kindles and everything we do over routers and mobile phones and printers, all the code we write in Java and C# and Python really comes to us through a path that led right straight through Unix. 30 years ago, I helped to do the first Unix port to an Intel system. That was IBM's PCIX, which ran on an 8086 IBM PC XT with 10 megabytes of hard disk, and sometimes 10 megabytes of add-on disk. And today I help create Android phones that go into aircraft, into private jets. I actually sometimes wonder if I'm dreaming, and perhaps I never woke up this morning. I will turn this back.
Okay. Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome.
It was helpful to introduce us a little bit. For me, it's difficult to coordinate now this because I'm not used. I didn't do this for 14 years ago. But, okay, we'll see you later in the afternoon.
Good. I look forward to it.
Okay. Bye. Sorry for the disturbance.
Thank you. Bye.